everyone, how are you? It's not summer yet, and we're already having 90+ degree weather here in Northern Virginia, outside of our nation's capital. That's where I live. Today after church, I decided to pop into my local landscaping nursery for plant therapy, really, because I'm moving in less than 2 months and decided I wasn't going to plant anything in any of the pots on my patio, and I won't have a patio where I'm going. So I figured that was futile. But then I came to the herb section and I thought, you know what? Why don't I grab some? Because in the span of a little under 2 months, I could probably get a pretty decent harvest of some very common herbs that you end up using a lot. And when you buy them in the grocery store in that clamshell packaging, actually, each one of these plants costs less than one of those little tiny clamshells that you get, because they were 20% off of their original price of $3.99. So look, I carried them in this bag, and I wanted to show you this. This was from my trip to Washington State to see my son and his family. His wife created some banners for an art show, and there's a company that takes the banners and makes them into totes. And so this one's kind of a nice little market bag, and it was perfect for the plants. And actually it's made out of vinyl, so it's waterproof and, you know, really sturdy. And anyway, happy to have one of those. But let me show you the 4 plants that I got, along with another discovery. So let me show you what I got. I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm going to show you 3 that I'm going to put in the pot together, because the good thing about going to a nursery is, and not that the Home Depot and Lowe's places and Walmart even, they all have great plants, but when you go to a local place, they actually can give you information about it. So anyway, for my dill, so I got dill. Let's see, and I got, okay, this one was looking a bit sad right here, but they didn't have a whole lot to choose from. So this is parsley, Italian parsley, but this is pretty solid right here in the center, so I think it's gonna do okay. Yeah, parsley. This is the basil plant, and it just smells so, it smells so good. And then I'm gonna, in a separate little pot, I'm gonna stick it amongst all of those, is this, what is this? This is thyme. So yeah, I'm gonna plant those. I'm going through all my stuff, and I think this was from last fall. I went to a little local craft festival, and arts and crafts festival, and there was a great woodworking shop, and I love wood pieces, and I completely forgot I had this little thing. Do you know what it is? So what you do is, it's an herb stripper. So you put your stems through here, all the different width branches, right? Like probably my thyme is gonna fit in that little hole. My basil might be this one. So this is gonna move with me. And this, I have to be very clear, this was not gonna make or break my move, quite honestly. I mean, it's so tiny. I tucked it away in my drawer and literally forgot about it. But I guess I wanna say that moving and paring down my stuff and packing is just making me go through and just realize what I don't use, what I've accumulated, and I'm trying not to focus on money wasted, right? Because the moment that I bought the things, I was feeling good about it. It's only looking back on what I didn't ever use, you know, that's just kind of making me not feel too good. But I do feel good about this. I'm gonna get this all planted this evening, and that's really all I wanted to come on and say. Oh, and I got my hair colored. So for those of you who are new here, I used to be probably even blonder than this, but cancer in 2024, and while I didn't lose my hair 100%, it just kind of I didn't color it, and it became this color that was just, well, I don't even know what color it was. I guess it was my natural color, but it wasn't blonde, it wasn't brown, it was just kind of this vague neutral color. And my hairstylist, when I called her, I've had it for 10 days. So when I called her, she's only in on weekends and Wednesdays. I called her on Tuesday to see if I could get in, and the shop told me that she was booked. And I said, well, you know, if I can't get in Wednesday night, how about Saturday or Sunday? And they said, she's going away, she's going out of town, she's gonna go back home for a visit. And I said, oh no, okay. And they said, well, let us ask her tomorrow, and we'll let you know if she's got time for a cut and color. Well, the next day, that morning, they called me back and said yes, that she would take me. And so I went in that evening, got my hair done, and I literally cried in the chair with her because, I don't know, it just made me feel like I was getting back to normal, and that might have been one of the last things that needed to be done to bring me to that normal point again. So anyway, yeah, so I'm really happy with my hair color. Anyway, that is all I have for you. And I guess my little tip for this week is check around. What have you purchased that you're not using, that you'll never use? Or maybe just rifle around in your drawers and you're gonna find something and say, oh, I'm gonna use that. So anyway, listen everyone, have a great week, and I will see you next time. Take care.
Thank you.